you could go visiting. Like I had a cousin over there on Okinawa.
Okay.
And he was with 1887.
Okay.
And he was quite a distance from me, but I would go to visit him, you know.
Okay.
And he'd come to visit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What was it like knowing that you were getting to be a short timer? So was it that your job had been completed, the 1889, that you had done your job?
Right.
And were you just rotating out? Did your company stay there? Or did the whole company come back? I mean, the whole battalion.
What happened? We got out on what you call points.
Okay.
See.
Okay.
The one had the highest points after the Japanese surrendered. That's when, shortly after, that's when they started discharging the soldiers.
Okay.
After the Japanese surrender. And the one had the highest points. Those are the ones that left first.
Okay.
I got out on. When they got to 46 points. See this? They started high point and came down to the lower point. And a bronze star. I had a bronze star.
Okay.
And a lot of the others had bronze star. Okay. But that bronze star gave you 5 points.
Okay.
And when they started the discharging, when they got down to 46 points, that was my group to lead.
Okay. Okay. And you had been promoted by this time, right?
Pardon?
You had gotten promoted by this time?
Yes. Well, you know what? It was fortunate enough. I had made sergeant. I got promoted to sergeant.
Right. Right.
And it was just the month I was leaving. I was sergeant. I got promoted.
Okay. All right.
Sergeant.
Okay. The Bronze Star. Why were you awarded the Bronze Star?
I was awarded the Bronze Star because they gave us a Bronze Star for going on Guam. Now Guam wasn't secured as much as Okinawa were. Yes, they said it was quite a few Japanese battalion or platoons still around Guam there, and they awarded all the outfits that went in there at the time and that we did a Bronze Star.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, now, how did you get back to the States?
On a ship.
A ship?
Yes.
Okay.
We, in February, the 19th of February, 1946, we boarded a ship. It was coming out of the Philippines, and it had soldiers and some waxes on there, and it was. So we boarded it picked us up in Okinawa.
Okay.
And and we boarded a ship on the 19th of February, and we departed the 20th of February.
Okay.
And we got to Seattle, Washington on the 3rd of March, 1946.
Okay. Did you get seasick again?
No. I learned how to maneuver. Then I was a pro. Then.
Okay. You were a pro by this time.
I just go out and get me something to eat, and I come back, stay a couple of days, and I didn't ever get seasick. No.
Okay. All right. So now you're back at Seattle. Where were you discharged?
Camp Shelby, Mississippi. Camp Shelby,
Okay.
Mississippi.
Okay. Did you take a train down to Shelby?
Troop train.
Okay.
Down to Camp Shelby.
Okay. Did you know many people on the troop train that you were going back?
Yes, quite a few.
Did you?
Yes,
okay.
Quite a few. I knew quite a few going back.
Okay. Some of your homeboys, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How many days do you think it took you to get there from Seattle?
It took us 4 days.
Okay. All right. Okay. Did your family know you were getting out?
No.
Okay.
No, I was surprised.
No. Okay. All right. All right. Then, so how did that happen? What happened when you?
Well, we went into Camp Shelby, and once we got to Camp Shelby, I was there about 3 days, and I went on, got all my paperwork, discharged, everything, went to the doctor, and cleared out, and was discharged on the 13th day of March, 1946. The last place I went was to the chaplain. I went to the chaplain in Camp Shelby, Mississippi, and from there to the bus station.
Okay. Okay. To the bus station to get the bus to
Montgomery.
Okay. Okay. Well, just tell us what happened.
That was a habit time. I went to the bus station, and my bus wasn't going to leave until 6 o'clock. So I went and checked my duffel bag, and so I walked uptown from the sightseeing, from the bus station, and went on back, sit down, wait till 6 o'clock, and boarded the bus, and started to Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Now we got on the bus. Bus left at 6 o'clock, and it got to Montgomery at 2:30 at night.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And I got in my cab and went home. And that was the happy time.
Okay. All right. So at 2:30 in the morning, you're knocking on your parents' door?
Knocking on my parents' door, and my father came to the door, and he said, "Who is it?" So I said to him, "Open the doors, not the one that hurt you." He said, "Oh!" And when he said, "Oh," my mother, she heard him scream, and they called me honey. I heard her, "Math, is that honey?" And by that time, she was at the door.
Oh, boy.
Oh, she got a hold of me. Yes, she did. So, see, I was the youngest one. My sister was older. I was the baby.
You're about 21 by now, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I was 21.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So obviously they were glad to see you. You got a giant hug from Mom, huh?
Pardon?
They were glad to see you, and you got a giant hug from Mom. Huh?
Yes, yes. And they used to teach us in the Army. They said, now, when you go home, when your parents and go to hug you, always put your hand on your head. Well, that's why they said they didn't want them to be so